Hello South Africa. It is Friday, June 10, 2022, and here are the top 5 stories that have made headlines for today. National shutdown, here's every vulnerable region identified for Friday, June 10. With the looming threats of a national shutdown on Friday, we take a look at which roads, sites, and regions in South Africa have been identified as vulnerable regions. Reports claim that prominent unions and taxi associations would be joining the national shutdown protest to bring the country to a halt. Despite none of these groups confirming their involvement, both Santaco and the NTA have distanced themselves from the strike. Jackal Swick accused of beating another woman, just days before he avoided jail. More accusations have been leveled against notorious GBV abuser Jackal Swick this week, after he allegedly committed another assault against a woman in the Western Cape. The convicted wife-beater went viral this week, after footage of his attacks was shared online. Swick, who also refers to himself as a hooligan, inexplicably avoided incarceration this week, after a court sentenced him to a 3-year suspended prison term. Shock as Joburg man shot dead during breakfast at Tashas. A local businessman was shot multiple times on Thursday morning as he dined at the Tashas restaurant in Rosebank Mall, Johannesburg. It's suspected that he was the victim of an alleged hit job, leaving dozens of patrons horrified. The execution itself is as brazen as it gets. It's reported that 2 gunmen casually strolled into the restaurant, locating their target within a few moments. The victim had just placed an order for his food, before he was peppered by a hail of bullets. It's been a while. EFF members ejected from Parliament. Death, taxes, and EFF members being physically ejected from Parliament. There was pandemonium during a sitting of the National Assembly in Cape Town this afternoon, after several red berets caused an almighty amount of disruption. The disgruntled politicians weren't ready to let Cyril Ramaphosa deliver his speech on the presidency's budget vote for 2022. Those present in the chambers routinely raise points of order, before hurling insults towards the head of state and interrupting others. Extremely cold, wet conditions expected in Western and Northern Cape. The South African Weather Service, SAWS, says an intense cold front is expected to make landfall over the Western Cape by Sunday, June 12, 2022. Strong interior winds are also expected over the Western Cape and Northern Cape, with heavy rainfall in southwestern mountainous areas of the Western Cape. The Weather Service said very cold conditions are expected over the Western Cape and Namakwa district of the Northern Cape from Sunday into Wednesday. It will become southeasterly along the west coast in the evening. The expected UVB sunburn index is low. SAWS. Please subscribe for more news updates. This is Leah for the South African.